of our contestants today, Anish and with Power of the People.
Yeah. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I would like to start with a little story about my past. See, when I was little, I joined a soccer club. And every Tuesday and Thursday, we would have a training session. And every Saturday, we would have a game. And we started out as a basic team of just 10-year-olds playing for fun. But as years passed by, we started to take the sport a little more seriously. And eventually, some of us started to take the path of the lone wolf. And what I mean by this is that they thought that they were better than anyone else, so they started playing solo. And because of this, our team had no synergy together anymore. And we started to lose and lose and lose and lose and lose. We kept losing. And we did not know why. Because we as kids, we thought like, okay, someone is playing bad. So we were complaining about, okay, who's playing bad, guys? Whose fault is this? And then a wise team member stepped up to us and he said, guys, we should not blame each other. Let's look at the real issue here. We have no synergy together. There is something wrong here. We do not play together anymore. We have this all men for themselves mentality. Why do we have this? And we listened to him. And we started to think, okay, maybe he's right. So the next day, we went to a beach and started to work on our chemistry together. And the next game we had a tie. And we were like, okay, this is going better. So we did some more team building exercises and more and more and more. And we started to win more. And we won the next game and the next game and the next game and the next game. And eventually we got promoted to the next league. And we got promoted because of one single thing. We had synergy together. We worked together. And now you might be wondering, okay, why are you telling me this? Well, I am telling you this because I think that the next step in evolution for our nation is to create synergy together. See, the topic of my speech was, does real change come from above or below? And when I was writing my speech, I came to realize there is no real below and there's no real above. We live in the 21st century. This is the century of equality and not the century of differences. We should treat each other as equals and not see someone above us or below us. But for some reason we still do. And this is because of certain factors. And I think the most important one is the news. Because when I turn on the news, I see either a story about who got killed, who got raped, or who got robbed. And the most important thing about these articles are the skin color of the criminal that did these things. This creates prejudice towards people that share that same skin color. I know people that are afraid of darker colored people because they think that they are going to get robbed if they become friends with them. But this is not only an issue of races, this is also an issue of religious people. People are afraid of Muslims because they've heard of ISIS. We think, or some people think, that every Muslim is part of ISIS, and this is not true. People think that every black person will steal that purse, and this is also not true. And we need to stop with this idea of prejudice if we want to work together and create unity together. The question I wanted to answer today was not if change comes from above or below, but how we can make real change. And the answer to that is unity. We need to form together as a nation again. We need to be together again if we really want to see a real change. And we do this by spreading love instead of hate. We need to start working together instead of going solo, just like the team did. The team went solo, they lost. They worked together, they won. And this is the same concept that should be applied to our society. We need to stop going solo. We need to stop with this all men for themselves mentality. And we need to start with this let's work together mentality. I know we all want to be successful. We all want to chase our dreams. But to do this, we have to work together. No one in this world achieved something big on his own. They needed help. Either from their parents or friends, they needed help. They did not do this on their own. And this is why we as a nation should combine our powers together so we can make a change that is so beautiful we can't even imagine it yet. We can do stuff beyond our imagination if we go work together. I think that if we do this, we can make our dreams become a reality. Because I think that teamwork makes the dream work. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Andy.
Right.
First question.
How would you suggest to create more love in society? Because I think we can hardly go on a beach trip together.
Well, that's a really good question. I think that we should start at our school. At our school we have a pool table, and I know that not every school is privileged to have one, but because of this pool table, we have more social interaction.